Alright, greetings everyone. This is Fort Worth, Dallas.
What up?
What
What's
up?
up? Ivan, YouTube subscribers, viewers. Hola.
Okay, we found anyway, you can see the double. Of course I have to zoom in on that. I guess I can switch nope, can't switch it. Well, either way, that's a double right there. And this is a monument, it gets built in 1999. So, okay, we do a quick channeling. They have a haunted house over here, or haunted courthouse. That's right there. Can't miss that. Jeez. Okay, anyone has questions? Okay.
Sure.
All right. All right, 1 second. Here we go. Greetings, this is Archangel Michael. Well, they had to build this early. There's structure to give them power over the city. They had to build certain structures so they can control it. So to control the population, so they have to build these old buildings for many reasons. Well, the symbolism. So to kind of set the mentality of the people. So it's done, of course, the Freemasons. There's other actually sister groups too that I'll mention. They're not as powerful, but the Masons kind of give it power over time. That's when they rebuild it. They add certain structures to it to power it up. So like with this building, it's not that powerful. Like your Sears Tower is very powerful, and your Chicago. Your Dallas is as powerful as your Chicago. For many reasons, Dallas is supposed to be in the background, but it does a great deal. Fort Worth is very much in the background because it's doing a lot of, shadow work. It's not trying to get attention at all. It doesn't want it. It also gives your elites a break to come here, take it easy, just to clear out the agendas, because all your action in your, like with your Kennedy and Dallas is basically built, you can say, for sacrifice, and that's why Kennedy was. There were other places, but that was a place of unlikely area. There's plenty of other places that thought it would happen, and it happened at none of those. So, because Portal was actually built through the Masons eons ago. Basically, it's like when Kennedy got shot, he kind of disappeared. Yeah, you notice the car did slow down, but then it kind of left onto the highway. It was gone. Kind of like we made our imprint, we changed the world. Now it's kind of like almost like everyone, and Jackie did know about something that was coming, but that was not fully aware of the details. She had a few men that she trusted. Some of them were Secret Service, but a lot of them were paid off. A lot of them were alcoholics. So if you have any questions about anything.
Yes, thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for your assistance. When it comes to these structures, when it comes to these buildings and their symbology, is there a particular reason? Do they shift the energy here, or is there already ley lines or energy centers or grid work underground for them to build a building like this in this particular location?
Yes, there are ley lines, but they actually, because of the stones that they use, what they use to build it activates new energies. So there are ley lines, but it's usually what they're putting in there right now. They know exactly. They don't always know exactly, but if you're connecting to the lower astral to manipulate, it's already the intentions are constantly. It's like they already have the intention to manipulate society, so it continues to go. And humanity is learning from that. It's like school. It's like when you build a school, you build the classrooms and all that. This is a classroom. This building, all these structures, it's a classroom for manipulation, and humanity eventually when it doesn't need manipulation, it leaves the world, basically. It graduated. I don't need this anymore. You become an energy healer, psychic. Even psychics are not fully disconnected from this reality yet, but many are, because for various reasons. Because you can connect to many different dimensions that people aren't ready for, but some of you are. Maybe not so. You might not be the busiest for obvious reasons, because what you're connecting to is way out there. Do you have any other questions?
Yes, thank you for that, Archangel Michael. Is it safe to say whenever someone comes across one of these structures, someone comes across these buildings, someone comes across the Masonic symbols, do every one of these cities build grids to open up portals to lower astral? Anytime a city like this is even witnessed or in place, is it connected to a lower astral portal?
Yes, technically not the entire world, but structures like this open up lower astral. So it doesn't have to necessarily be on a ley line, but it's the intention of it. It's mostly in the structure once again. But yes, the grid powers it up. Yeah, it's like a power grid all on its own. Mind control. Many of you break it. That's why many want to leave, but they feel like they need to. Many of you don't move away because you're assisting others that are in those situations. Like, you're aware that this is a corrupt city and all that, you want to get out, but others need you there for their growth. And it's hard because it's like, this place is corrupt, get me out of here. But again, this is where you actually clear out karma and you build more positive karma, and that's why what many people do not leave.
Thank you for that, Archangel Michael. Is there some techniques? Is there some symbol work one can use on oneself? Is there some energy work to protect themselves from these lower astral portal energies, or getting energy siphoned off of? Where Fort Worth isn't the biggest city, but some others that will live in a similar city or even a bigger city with bigger portals active. What can someone do? Some practices someone can do to keep those energies not interfere them.
It's crystal energies are good. Crystal for your like necklaces or around your wrist. Actually, around your wrist, it's some people just feel wherever you feel it's comfortable. It's just, you don't necessarily have to do that. It's just you can just step away from the center. And when you're aware of it, you kind of diffuse it. So if you really want to diffuse it, kind of like a negative person that's around you, kind of shut it down. What would you do with somebody that's very, like a relative that's very hard on you or whatever it might be? It's kind of the same thing. But if you want to use crystal work, or it's whatever you feel is comfortable, basically. Like, they're attracted to this vibration, basically. That's why these people are here. Of all places they could go, they come over here. So
That's cool.
so
thank you for that, Archangel Michael.
Yeah, there's any other.
I guess, can you share a little bit of the history of Texas and a lot of the oil companies or the oil work that has been taking place here over many years?
It's reptilian energies that are mostly. It's basically the oil is basically pulling the energy from the earth, basically to manipulate society. It's the intention of the oil that's being pulled out of it. It does have a Masonic energy. The Masonic energy alone has a symbol all on its own. So just having that symbol is like a grid that it's like an instant manipulation. Especially the companies associated, and some, like your contractor or anything connected to Masonics, it's usually, and Jesuits, it's just an instant manipulation on all levels. And how to get away from this is basically stepping away in way if you feel it's comfortable. So many of you move to Europe or another country. That's usually the best bet. We don't always have to do that, but some feel it's the best. We don't have to always move. You just protect yourself, basically. Some of you need to be in part of the situation, but not everyone. If there's anything else from us?
That's it for my questions. If there's any other messages from Spirit, or if there's any other beings that would like to come through.
Well, one moment. Yeah, the Archon energies are basically the Archons feel like they need to be involved with this or to move it to the next direction. They have to be hard on it. They have to push it any way they can because the universe made a lot of mistakes in the past. It's righting a lot of mistakes. Humanity is unaware. Many of you are opening up more to your alien selves, and some of you will be going more on ships. Like I feel like I just walked onto a ship. You're getting there, and more of that's going to get stronger with you as you believe, as you basically when you're ready for it. Some of you just wake up. I just got off a ship, and now I'm going to go back on it tonight, and you even have the time and date of it. You might not remember everything, but you know you just came from something, and it's not necessarily astral. So that's what you're working towards. You know, and remember, it's those of you that you're just peace with yourself. You're not, I mean, yeah, you're not going to make it easy. It's always going to be easy with everyone. But you're just more peaceful you are with yourself. And yes, many do get tested for various reasons. Because that's for your soul growth. Right? It's kind of a aggravation in your life. It's basically to help you grow, help them grow, obviously. But it's also to end the old patterns that you're here to do. And basically, many of you are here to close out. That's why many of you aren't moving like you like to go somewhere nicer, because you're clearing out the old patterns that has been done centuries ago. Some of you are still dealing with problems 2,000 years ago, as you know, but you're here to solve it. That's what's happening right now. So that's all we have at this moment. Archons will say, yes, they get a bad rap, but there is a lot of positives coming out of it. Basically, humanity is just getting stronger. It's not believing in itself to be stronger. It's still doubting itself. The more that you less doubt, you just feel stronger and just feel more connected. So that's looks good. With that. Okay. Anything else? All right.
Wow.
All right. Peace out.
All right, everyone.
From Fort Worth. All right.
Take care.